bad like an old fart. I'll take all. Just go see if I can help some people. Actually, what I can't find how I find my channel on. Let's see. So how do I find my channel on Periscope? Come on. Oh, God. Yeah, God, I don't know all this stuff. No, my face is too hot. I got to take some of this light off my face. So hold on, guys. Let me... Well, how do I... Boy, that doesn't do it. How do I find my channel on Periscope? It says I'm logged in. Producer, channel, view profile, analytics, channels. I click there, but I don't see future broadcast live. But I don't see my live thing. I must be logged into the wrong thing or whatever. Maybe I'll log out and log in again, log out. Featured broadcast, projects by the character. No, we don't want that. Okay, log in. Gonna log in with the existing account. Yes. Facebook, maybe I'll log in with that. See if that's maybe. Let's go. I'm trying to find me on Periscope so I can see your chats and I don't miss them. But how the heck do I do that? Anybody got any suggestions? Or I'm on the PSCP. Now how do I find it? Periscope, guys. Okay, let me fix the lights. We'll be right back. A little better. Okay. So, how about Periscope? Hi, Periscope guys. Who's on first? Who's on? Let's see. Let's see who's on. Who's on first? Who's on? You guys know Abbott Costello? Nobody's old enough to know Abbott Costello. I'm just an old fart around here. Knows all that stuff. Okay. Well, okay, government grants. I've been researching all day, finding new programs to put in my custom reports. What we got on YouTube? What are you talking? Seal, Matthew, you're up late. Yeah, for me, from Trinity, Alabama. Have you finished my Alabama report? No, I think you just gave it to me. It takes about 2 weeks, and I'm running a few days behind too. So be patient with me. I'm so sorry, but I'm catching up, and as soon as I get more stockpiled, then I won't have to do this. But if you really get pissed or whatever, but drop me an email if you really get anxious. At letsgofreeradio@gmail.com, and that's, God, why is that so? Yeah, so hot looking. My face looks like washed out. There's so much light on it. Huh? I am sure you meant to say Atlanta. Yes, I'm sorry, Atlanta. I'm not asked for a report. I'm not. Oh, okay. St. Louis, check in. St. Louis. Love that. Do they put the arches there, or is that in in the other city? I got off the wrong airport one day in St. Louis. Well, let me tell you about the Harvey Weinstein government grant. Reading all about this government grant stuff. Hi from Texas. Great. Somebody, a Periscope guy. Anyway, hey, how could I see my, I can't find, I'm on my PC. I'm on pscp.tv. Now, how do I see the chat? I can't see that. I don't know how to get there. I got it last time with you guys, but I don't know how to get it this time. So how do I see that? Maybe I just with PSPC, then maybe Matthew Lesko will get me there or something. Anybody on Periscope, tell me how do I see my own channel here? Because I have it on, no, I got Ali. Somebody has my name, is that, doesn't exist. How do I see my own channel? Anybody know? Hey, Periscope guys, how do I see my own channel? Help me out. Go to brightness setting on the lower right. I'm from Biloxi. I mean, on my broadcast details, Free Lesco. I see. Maybe I'm on Free Lesco. Maybe that's it. I don't see. Oh, I see. Lower right. There's little buttons. Broadcast details. No, it just tells me how many viewers I have. It doesn't tell me how to. You know, it's my lights inside here that are really, really bright. On YouTube, yes, Matthew, let's go on YouTube. I remember. Okay, I'll do. But Periscope guy, how do I see this on my PC? Click on people. Click on people. I mean, not on my app, but on the. What do you call it? Okay, my login. No, I'm already logged in. You need to search under people and not broadcast. Switch under people. Okay, where's people? Where's the people? People. One-eyed, time purple, people leader, features, resources, probably guide, sign up, login, channels, broadcast, animal world, from the editors. No, that's from the editors. Where the heck is people? Oh God, what? I'm sorry to be such a lame bastard here. Terms, features, sign up, login, channels, explore what in the world. God, so I just put in Lesco in there. I thought I'd find it if I. Let's go. But it doesn't show up there. Last lesson, Chinese. No shame in being in the valley. No, just nothing there. Well, nobody can tell me. Ever. Okay, Periscope people, how do I find it? Okay, Periscope. Okay, that's it. Okay, Free Lesco maybe. Maybe I don't my name, huh? Yes! Yes, you're right. I had the wrong name. I thought I didn't know I was under Free Lesco. Okay, so it's under Free Lesco. Great. Okay. And so it says it's connecting. Okay, so I can see you guys there. See you guys there. Okay, so the Harvey Weinstein sexual assault government grants. Okay, now actually this is serious stuff. You know, I know I'm making a joke out of it and whatever because it's funny and grab a headline, you know, clickbait, you know, kind of stuff. But it's we have in. Oh, let's see. Why don't? Oh, it's still connecting on my PC. But you know, what we have in every state has something called victims. There's a victims grant award for a victim of crime victims award. So every state has money for victims of crime. So if you Google victims of crime, your state, you will see there's a state office in your state capital that will give anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 for people who were victims of crime. And sexual assault is a crime. So that's why, so if somebody assaults you sexually and he's not a rich guy that you could sue the pants off of, you could still get money for all the hardship and the therapy or whatever, you know, to get over that. You know, so that's very important stuff, I think, and people should know about it because they probably don't complain because they can't get anything or whatever. So even if you can't get the person, even you may be able to still get the money to help you get through this. Now, dang, oh, and, is there another way to cut down, let's see, on YouTube even, maybe to share, mute microphone? No, that's nowhere to change the audio. I guess it's on the phone itself. I mean, it's so light. Let me turn off another light here. Oh, that's a little nicer, isn't it? That I just have to turn off one of my lights. Yeah, that's a little nicer. So, okay, so the Harvey Weinstein, what's the time limit go on the award? I don't know. I think it's a few years. Everyone is different. You have to check. Yes, it's a victim of violent crime fund. Well, sexual assault is a violent crime. Yeah, and so every state is different. There is a national clearinghouse of all that stuff too. Crime victims. I'm doing a national report. What I'm doing for people now is a custom report for your state. Let's see. Now I have to ask because it hit home, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Is there something my wife can look into living in South Carolina after the assault happened in Cali? Yes, California. I mean, I know a person personally who got $35,000 from the crime victims program in California. I mean, I can't give you a definitive answer. I don't know. You have to go to the horse's mouth. I would just Google, crime victims assistance, California. Talk to them. I mean, they're the ones who are going to know definitely. Don't trust people like me on the internet or whatever. You got to go to the horse's mouth. That's why I don't give answers to questions. The answers are different for everybody. But I show you where to go to get the right answers. That's the important part. So that's the Crime Victims Assistance Program for California. Okay, so that's the Harvey Weinstein government grant, that's out there for that. Joe Thor, is there a time limit? Yeah, Joe, I don't know. You got to talk to them to make sure, because I think the time limit will be different for every state. Get the facts. Don't judge somebody who's pulling information out of their butt or whatever for anything. Even if it is, it could change. Always check to make sure. So if I said 5 years, don't believe me. Go and check, because I'm probably wrong. Thank you, Matthew. Good to see you. Charlestown. I know Charlestown races. Doo-dah. Okay, that's one. Okay, now here is $30,000 for back payment of your mortgage. $30,000. Now this is a forgivable loan. I love only the government could say, oh, we're going to give you a loan, but forget it. That's like my dad. I would borrow money from my father, and I said, hey, Dad, can I borrow $5? I never paid him back, and he knew it, and whatever. And now that's your favorite uncle. Now you can do that with. So that's why. See, another reason why. Well, if you're asking for money from the government, you don't say, oh, I want a grant. Never, 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 never say grant. I use grant because I know that's what you have in your head about free money. But no, never use grant. See, if you want to get more money out of the government, the one thing that you should always remember, never ask for a grant. Can you repeat that site once more, Joe? Oh, Crime Victims Assistance. So if you Google Crime Victims Assistance and then put your state in, California, because I think that's where it happened, so you want to know there. And then it'll be it'll be a .gov. Don't go anything but .gov. That's right, never ask for a grant. Because the free money is only, grants only represent 20% of the free money. So you're gonna miss 80% of the free money out there if you say grants. So that's the key to get more money out of the government, is never ask for a grant. How do you like that? Doesn't that sound stupid? But it's the truth. Yeah, I've been studying this stuff for 40 years. Crime Victims Assistance Award. And that's a state capital. So it's a sexual assault, somebody mugs you, a lot of them even have, somebody steals your camera. It depends by state, so you got to check it out. Is making money as a videographer with the VHS, what the hell is that? I used to have those. I had a Betamax actually too. Is making money as a videographer with VHS possible? And that, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's always, I mean, there's a place up the street where I live, or actually in the community I live, that transfers all tapes, because I got stuff from when I was doing TV, and I tape it on VHS, and I go over there, and they were putting it on DVD for me, and now even I'm going to take some up. Yeah, remember these VHSs? Yeah. Well, I got some old tapes here of me on Oprah and stuff like that, and that was back in the VHS days. Yep. So I want to get them copied. Somebody wants to do it on a promotion or something. And so there are people that transfer anything. Man, if there's a buck in it, somebody's out there. I recently been watching your videos. A lot of great information. Nice stuff. Thank you, Emmy. Joe, IDK either. Oh, I don't know either. I'd say no, but I could very well be wrong. Cleveland checking. Is it possible to be a video tape? Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, you just have to get it transferred. So it's going to cost you a little money to get it transferred. You know, that's what it is. Somebody will transfer. Everybody transfers something. There's always a buck in it for somebody somewhere. Now, what happened? I never got on. It still says connecting. Oh, I think I'm coming in there now. Maybe. No, it still says I'm connecting, so I don't know if it's going to connect me yet. Maybe I have too many things going on here that it may not want, my bandwidth isn't big enough, for this muscle here. Okay, so, so we have the sexual assault thing. Okay, now how about the $30,000 for paying back mortgage rents? Now, what's that? $30,000 back mortgage. Okay. Now there's a program in Indiana, and a lot of other states have similar. See, what I do, I'm packaging research reports for specific states for people, because that's where the money is. You can't go to Washington. Washington it starts there, but it ends where you apply is at the state and local government. So all these programs are really a state and local government. So that's what I do. My reports show you all the links and the contacts at your state and local government. Like here's the contact in Indianapolis. In Indianapolis. That's the state capital. I need help in North Carolina. I just did a full report on North Carolina. Actually, in the next week, I'm sure what I'm going now. If you ask me for, I have a special report that I'm giving you information from. I show you 299. Actually, it's 300 or so now. Sources of personal grants and direct payments and other sources of free money and free services that are available. So this is like 300 or more programs in your state that I show in the report. Now, and it takes about 2 weeks or so to finish the report, but I'm doing it now at least for the single source reference for personal grants in your state and other sources of free money, all the other sources of free money for your state in a downloadable. And this will be cheaper than doing the custom. And I have a few up now. I have one for Massachusetts and one for Florida. So if you go to letsgo.com/tutor, you'll see the one for Massachusetts and Florida. And I should have North Carolina within the next week. I should have a couple other ones like New York, I think. I finished. I'll have that done. So you could just, order it up and download it right away, and you'll get like 400 pages of sources. This is the mother lode, the largest collection of free money sources for your state, that nobody's ever seen before, and this gives you one source for all that kind of stuff. Something I just thought this world really needs, and that's why I've been working on this hard for years now. So that they're starting to pop out now, like little babies. Oh, they're coming out. So watch that, letsgo.com/tutor. Okay, so here's the website for Indianapolis. And see, look at there, then you get the keywords. This is how I do research. You find one in one state, get the keywords, then you use some of those keywords to find it in your state. And what you do is make sure everywhere you're going is only a .gov or a .org. Okay, here's the website. HMP Admin, HMPADMIN.com. That's a .com. And see, every once in a while you get a .com, but 99, 44, 100% other times it's going to be a .gov or a I was looking for my magic marker. Oh, here. Okay, maybe I'll write this down for you. Okay, actually on Facebook, I mean, yeah, you're going to see it reverse. Let's see, maybe I could, where's Facebook? Oh, over here. Where is, there. Okay. Okay, so you see that? HMPADMIN.com. Okay, that's for a program in Indiana. Now there's separate ones all over, so you have to look for your state and find those keywords there. But you'll see how $25,000, I mean it's $30,000 to pay back mortgage payments, and then you'll also see on that same website. Okay, now you want to move because you can't afford that mortgage? Okay, there's $2,500 to help you pay for moving. And that's a grant. So look at that, and you'll see, start educating. See, that's why I want to show you all these sources, because the more you could do yourself, the less I have to do, and my problem will be solved because you'll know how to use all this stuff. The thing to me is what ticks me off, and why I keep working at this, because the rich people use all this stuff. Man, that's what I learned this by working for Fortune 500 fat cats, and they would call me, and then I charge, like the reports I'm selling now for $50 or whatever, man, I charge $10,000 for those things. And they don't care because they're going to make millions. But, I want to get this information in the hands of the average person. Man, this is everybody's country, not just the rich people's. And you gotta know about this stuff and how to understand it and use it and stuff like that. Show the website again. Okay. You got that? HMPAdmin.com. HMPAdmin.com. Okay? And that's the one for Indiana. So if you're not in Indiana, you can't use that one, but you could learn from that. Lesko's bedtime. Yes, it is. Actually, in my life, I usually love sleeping 9 to 5. Not during the day, but go to bed at 9, wake up at 5. I love mornings as I go run. I get my best exercise. I get my best thoughts. I grind out work. And so by 9 or noon, I've had a day's work in there already. So that's right. Now, here's another interesting thing, too. Petsintheclassroom.org. And actually, I found this out doing research for Indiana. Now, don't forget, I've been researching this kind of free money stuff for 40 years. That's right. That was before you ever saw this gray hair on me and everything. I've been doing this for 40 years. Where can I go to get help with down payments for purchasing a home in West Virginia? Okay, you go to your state government for down payment money. You go to your county government for down payment money. You go to your city government for down payment money. You go to nonprofits in your area for down payment money. You go to people like Habitat for Humanity. They're in West Virginia everywhere. You don't even need down payment for money there. And you get a house at half price because you're going to put some sweat equity in that sucker. And they charge 0% interest rate. 0, 0, 0. That means your mortgage is half the cost of anybody else's mortgage with the same house, because you're paying 0% interest. And that's the greatest mortgage deal in the world, and you should investigate that to see if that makes sense for you. Another good place to start for housing anywhere, go to your housing counseling office. How do you find that? You put HUD, H-U-D, counselor, and make sure it's .gov. You only want to go to .gov, and you see housing counselor. You'll have a map of the United States there. You find West Virginia on there. There's West Virginia. Boop. Yeah, and you click on West Virginia, it pops up, oh my God, then you got 40 organizations there now in West Virginia that will help you for free to buy a house and solve your credit problems and everything. And they're free. Everything they do is free. Why is it free? Because they're getting grant money from the government to help you. See, everybody says, well, you know, the joke is, I'm from the government to help you. Yeah, that's a joke. Yeah, and it's probably a joke and because it's true sometimes. But I'll tell you, it's sitting there, you know, and you better try it because unless you're a fat cat, it doesn't matter to you because you don't miss the money if you're going to pay for it. I'm looking into FHA currently, but I'm worried that I have enough down payment. Okay, don't do that. Find every program that's subsidized. Don't go to FHA first. Go to them last. You want to find every program that's in your area that is subsidized. You know, FHA, everybody uses that. Eventually, all the money goes through there. No, you got to look for the Federal Home Loan Bank Board. You got to go to your state government. You got to go to your county government. So before you don't forget about FHA and all that kind of stuff yet. Go to your HUD counselor. That's the place to do it. If you want me to do it for $50, I'll show you 150 programs for anywhere you live. For fixing up money, fixing up houses, buying houses, becoming a real estate investor. So you could even become a real estate investor now with hardly any money at all, man. And even a big shot guy with tax credits. There's tax credits in every county, city, state, you know, that you could use to get like millions of dollars. And because if you're going to build or produce, you know, housing for low to middle income people. Now, I mean, it's not easy. You're not going to get, you know, $1 million next Thursday or that. You got to learn the system, but you can. And that's. Oh yes, we're going live. I guess I screwed up somehow. I lost you again, but we're back. Are we back? Are we back? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, thank God. I didn't lose you. Good, thank you. So, I mean, it's a system. I mean, the problem is, you know, you got to take time to do things. You got to take time to do things right. And that's why if you want to get something fast, okay, you could check fast, but it's not going to be important. If it's important, you got to take time. You know, never left. Okay, now that, actually, I was worrying I was being lost, and it was only on YouTube. So that's why, like these programs that have grants for you to buy homes, fix up homes, and then rent them or sell them to low to middle income people. Okay, those programs, I mean, you got to learn a system because that chunk of money comes out once a year, whatever. So you got to learn the system, how you're going to be prepared for it, you know, next year when it comes out, but it's there. I mean, the fact that you say it's not there, you know, it is there. And so what if it takes you 6 months? What have you done in the last 6 months? I can't remember what I've done. I know I'm struggling like hell and working my ass off and having fun doing it, but I can't account for much. I mean, it doesn't matter how long it takes, really. You have a long life. The important thing is that you're working towards something you want to do that's important to you. You know, and if it's not important to you, then don't do it because it's going to be a pain in the ass. You know, and you're going to have to work out. Jonathan Cleveland, money to fix up homes. Yeah, okay, where do you find that? Again, I'll do a report, but you want to do it yourself? Here's where I go. Okay, one, again, is your the nonprofit organizations have money and even free services to fix it. Anything from online. Yes, there is programs everywhere. Long Island is loaded with programs because, again, it's a tiered system. You know, Long Island, you're at the grassroots, but then you at the county. Well, I forget what the county is there. Is that part of New York County or something? Or is that Long Island a county? I forget. And then you have the state. Then you have the federal. Now you have a bunch of programs of nonprofits that get that stuff. Now, here are the places you can go. If it's housing, these are some clearinghouses. Now, anything I give you as a start doesn't mean they will have the answer, doesn't mean they have all the answers, but it's a start. All of work is like that. All of research is like that. You have to have leads to get to another lead, to get to another lead, to get to another lead. Yeah. And that's how it works. And if you're not ready to do that, then you're not ready, because that's what it's going to take. Yeah. And you might as well just quit now while you're ahead, because it's going to be work. Hello again from Texas, Matthew. I need help to start a new business and purchase land. Well, there's lots of ways to start a business. There's lots of ways to skin a cat. There's lots of ways to start the same business. You could start it 10 different ways if you want, depending on what to do. Now, I think one of the best ways to do any kind of business, okay, see what's available. I mean, I've been saying this a lot recently, is that, see, the programs aren't set up for you. Well, but see, when we're looking for programs, we want a program for us. I want my program. I need this. So where is this out there that I could have this? It probably ain't going to be there, but maybe something close, and maybe something else that's better. So really what you have to do, I believe, in life nowadays is see, okay, you have an idea, you want to start a business, it's this kind of business, okay. That's about all you want to know. Then you go out, start exploring the kinds of potential assistance that's available. Now, when you have all that, and that's going to take a bunch, then that will help you redefine what you probably can get financed, what you probably can not get financed, and you readjust what you're trying to do, okay, depending on that, because there's always more than one way to get to the top of the mountain, depending on what kind of equipment you have, what's there. Is this really live? Of course it is. Let's Go lives back east, so that would put his time at 12:30. Yes, 12:30 right on the button. Hey, does he get any sleep? By the way, thanks for all your info. Thanks, Tortua Mia. Oh, Mamma Mia. Yes, I was just working late, and I was out working at coffee shop. I just came home with a lot of energy. I never did anything this late online. So I was wondering, anybody up this late? Or maybe I could talk to new people. That's another thing. I don't know what works, man. I'm struggling like hell. I'm guessing every day, whatever. And that's what we all have to do to get by. That's why what bothers me is these people say, oh, I know the answer. This is the answer. This is the only way to do that. That's full of shit. They're wrong on 3 different ways. The answer is maybe, and that's what you have to work with. Pyramid time. Is there a program that help you buy and move into a foreclosed home? Yes, there are lots of programs buy and move to a foreclosed home. It depends on how much you need. It depends on where you are. It depends on a whole bunch of things. But yes, there's lots of programs. That's why it takes research. It takes research where you are and find it all. And then maybe there's not one for that, but there's another one. There's not one for foreclosed home. There's one called Urban Homesteading Act, which is you get the house for $1, and then you get $50,000 forgivable loan to fix it up. So there's all kinds of things. And see, they put a lot of money in that. Okay, where do you start? Your county. But again, when I say your county, you go to your county. Okay, whatever county you're in, Manchester County, wherever the hell that is, and you Google that, then you look for the housing, the community development. It's either under housing or community development. That's going to be a good start. It's not going to have everything, but that's going to be a good start. The other thing what you do, particularly if you're looking for as an investor, man, the best way to learn that is from other investors. Okay, you don't know any? That's okay. That's okay. You go to meetup.org. Meetup, MEETUP.org. O-R-G. I think they also had .com too. But meetup.org. And you go there. Let's see, Okay, you go to meetup.org. See, meetup.org. Okay, meetup.org. Meetup.org. You see it? Okay, go there and put in your zip code, real estate, and there's 3 blocks you have to fill. And how far from home? So maybe you do 25 miles. See if anything pops up. Now, actually, depending on where you live, you'll see up to 20, 30 meetups happening on real estate where you live. Now, some places you live remotely and may not happen, so maybe you want to drive for an hour to a big city where they have these. And these are people who are doing already what you want to do. So they're 6 months or 6 years ahead of you. You go to that meeting for free. Or maybe it costs you $10, $20 for a lousy piece of pizza or something. These are just folks like you trying to learn the business and get in it. That's better to learn. You go on the internet and try to, I want to learn about real estate investing. You're going to get people who are going to squeeze $300 to $3,000 to $30,000 out of you, because you want to learn, and they know how to punch your button. Just like Donald Trump, when he had his real estate company, he was screwing people so badly, he had to give $30 million back from Trump University to people who took the course. $30 million. That's those real estate courses, man. And I talk to people personally all the time. They call me up on my letsgo.com talk because they just spent, $5,000 on some real estate course that didn't happen and nothing happened and they're all screwed up, so they got to start something out of business. And that's the key to starting. You got to start without any money. You got to start your business without money. Then you don't have to worry about losing anything. You get caught up in somebody promising you the world if you give them money, and 100 times out of 101, it's not going to happen. And you're going to lose the money. Go learn it yourself. There's so many ways to do this without money. You want my advice? I'll show you tools to do that, options to use the internet, crowdfunding, shared economy, government programs, and the like. letsgo.com/talk. You look at those reviews there. You'll see the people who talk to me for 15, 20 minutes. I'm able to show them sources they never believed they were available, or ideas to take that idea and twist it around. No, we can do it that way and get to the same place, but with no money. It takes effort. Everything is going to take effort. And if you're not up for the effort, and stay miserable. And that's why the key to me, because it takes effort, you want to be doing things you really want to do. Like real estate, if you're just in it for the money or something, well, then it's going to be like dentistry, going to the dentist. You don't want to be there, but you have to. Oh, do I have to go today? Oh, I don't want to get up. And that's why, man, you start little steps, little baby steps to finding out what is inside you that you are so special about. That's the hardest thing in life, trying out what we're special at, so we can give that to the rest. And it's a trial and error method. I feel, and that's why I've had a couple businesses that failed. I have an MBA in computers from back in the 70s. I had a software company that failed back in the 70s. Man, I must be the only person in the world that had a software company that failed. But I did, And thank God, because I would have had a mediocre software company. But now I do something that's not work to me. I love doing it. This is why I'm up at midnight on the East Coast. I can't wait. I'm an old fart. I'm usually in bed by 9. It's just, I want to share this stuff with people. I want people to know. I want people to realize that there's tools out there to make their life better. That realize there's stuff out there that they could start exploring to find out how much they can give, how much you can give to the rest of us before you die. I think that's the name of the game. We're here to give. Being selfish, that's sort of nice for a while, but in the bigger scheme, that's a zero-sum game, man. And giving is what it's all about. And it's sort of like love. I remember when I had my first child, I was like almost 40 by the time I had a first child. And God, so much love came out of me for that first child. Then I had another child, and I said, wow, how am I going to love the second child like I did the first one? Oh, God, I'll never be able to do that. But no, it grows, doesn't it? Love grows. It's not a zero-sum game, loving. And that's what, somehow the economy's that way too. How do we get more people to grow? Everybody has an answer, but nobody's positive. So that's what life is about, I feel. It's hard. We have responsibilities. We have to take care of that. So I think the magic is trying to find out how you can take care of yourself by contributing the best you have of your talents, and then figure out a way to earn money doing that. And I think now in our society with the internet and things like that, that's the growth area. It's now, I think, easier to do that than ever before. Being a father is the best. Yeah, being a father is the only thing I found that is better than I thought it would be. You know, like being a New York Times bestseller. Wow! Well, yeah, when it happened, I got my Rolodex out, called everybody, you know, and then what? Had to go to work the next day. Yeah. You know, it's about kids are the only thing I found out that it was just better than I ever thought it would be. Everything else, by the time I get it, big deal. Yeah, okay. I think I covered, Pets in the Classroom. Did I tell you about petsintheclassroom.org? This is for kindergarten through grade 9. Pets in the Classroom. Take a look at that. Your kindergarten teacher or kindergarten to grade 9. What's your website, Mr. Lesko? Okay, here's how to find me. Kindergarten, petsintheclassroom.org. It's for kindergarten teachers through grade 9 to get pets. They give grants out to get pets and the food and everything need for the little kids to take care of the pets. So that's it. Here, my website is lesko.com/talk. That's where for $1 a minute we talk, and in 10-15 minutes I could usually get you on the road to free sources. Why $2,500 a move? That's the program. Why? On any of this stuff, I don't know why. But actually, if you're in trouble with your mortgage and you have to move, that's why this is there. The lesko.com/talk, lesko.com/tutor. This is where I'm doing the custom research reports on having extra money to live on. I show you 300 places where you live. I do it custom now for about $80. Now I'm doing some pre-packaged ones for the state. I'm getting good at this, so I could have a downloadable. The custom one takes about 2 weeks, and now a little longer. I got so many to do. But I'm also putting up downloadable ones. I'm getting really good at this, and I've download now, I think, for Michigan, no, for Massachusetts and for Florida so far. I should have a couple more states up in a few days. New York, New Jersey, I think, and somewhere else. So keep an eye on that, and that's at lesko.com/tutor. And Udemy has some courses, and that's at lesko.com/course. COURSE. So check me out there. Thanks, guys, for staying up late with me. I sort of like this. People were sort of nice to me, weren't they? Okay, cheers. I'll be in the next day or two. I'm sure we'll be back on. So sign up on something. On lesko.com/tutor, there's an email thing, too. You could keep up on new stuff I find there. Bedtime for you, yes. I hope I'm not too jazzed up. I'll watch some stupid Netflix thing for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then see you in the morning. I gotta go run 5 miles every day. Sometimes I walk half of them. Depends on how the body runs. But I'm getting faster. I can't believe this. I'm actually getting faster. I was getting slower, and then something happened. Like within the last year, boom! I got like 24% faster. Like the way I was running 10 years ago. Anyway, I'm still slow. I mean, I don't compete. Take care. Good night. No, running in the morning.